Alrighty, Scouts fans, thanks for joining us for a Saturday afternoon matchup against the Lincoln Stars. This is our game 3 of the Omaha Winter Classic tournament. We have just under 2 minutes left on the warm-up clock. The boys and girls are wearing white on the right side of your screen, and Lincoln is in black and blue on the left side of your screen. In person, this rink is amazing with the view of Exarban Village over by the University of Nebraska Omaha campus. On camera, you might be getting a heck of a glare as the snow has stopped and clouds are lightening up. So we'll do the best that we can. This is Christy Schulte and Ty Esser on the live stream for you this afternoon. We got good old Toby back on the camera. He might be world's best hockey brother. I don't know. This kid is pretty awesome. And then our manager, Jamie, is taking photos and watching game sheets and keeping us organized.
The ice might be a little bit worse this time out as the sun is starting to come out, and it tends to get bad in here once it starts shining through the windows. So that glare that Christy just mentioned may not work in anybody's favor. Hopefully the ice will be okay for the game today.
Let's hope so. Kids have played really well, both yesterday afternoon and this morning, winning 5-2 and 5-1. Were those our scores, Ty? 5-2, 5-1?
The second one was 5-1. I don't remember what the first one was.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Okay. Anyways, we are 2-0 on the weekend, and looking to make this maybe 3-0.
No, the first yesterday.
But we haven't seen...
It was 5-2, yes.
5-2. We haven't seen the Lincoln Stars yet this season. So the Omaha team we played this morning, we had seen them before. And it was our first time playing Des Moines yesterday as well. So started good to see some of the league play, the Midwest Hockey League that we are part of. All right.
There's the buzzer.
That's the end of warm-ups. So the kids will start cleaning up the pucks and taking their final shots on net, going over to the bench to get the final words of wisdom from Coach Morrow and Coach Johnson over there. I thought Schulte was on the bench today too, but I'm not sure where he disappeared to. So we will see if we get any more coaching staff to help manage this team. Lines might look a little bit different, but if you watched our first game, Mills took a really big hit in the corner. His dad was able to take him over to be evaluated, and he was cleared to play again. So hopefully we'll have some consistent lines compared to what we had this morning when he had to leave the game.
Looks like Coach Schulte's making his way over there.
Ah, there he is. Probably forgot those big yellow gloves that he just has to have on the bench.
You don't want the fingers to freeze off.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Oven mitts coast?
Yeah. Yeah, if you follow our Scouts page on Facebook, our AA team is down in Dallas this weekend for the Silver Stick tournament to see if they can qualify for the Silver Stick national game. And our coach, Rick Mersek, who's also the director of our Scouts organization, got a little call out from the Dallas group down there saying that he was wearing oven mitts with his big old yellow clappers. Keeping those hands warm. All right, lines are getting set here. We got 12 minutes on the clock. It looks like we've got Schulte centering Heffernan and Johnson on his right. We're backed up by Johnson, number 10, and Hodgson, number 23. Lincoln looking good on the face-off there, owning the puck initially through neutral zone, go through the feet of Hodgson, but he's able to recollect that, push it over into the boards, and get some help from Johnson and Schulte. Johnson battling hard, Lincoln coming away with it. They're going to get a quick shot off and score as that one sails past Daphne.
Right,
Lincoln on the board quickly here, making it 1-0 with barely 20 seconds off the clock. Not quite sure what happened there, but that is not a good start for the Scouts.
So this timer counts up.
Let's try our second line here. We've got Allender with Reeves on his left, Mills on his right. Johnson and Hodgson remain our D pair on the ice. Good play by Isaac Reeves, pushing a kid, taking the puck away, getting it down deeper. It's picked up by Allender. Allender makes a quick move around, takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. Rebound is live, picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln has got a little 2-on-2 here able to walk past Hodgson, taking another shot. Daphne makes a save. Rebound is loose, picked up by Johnson. Taps that off the boards, trying to get it up to Allender. They take another shot wide. That one bounces off of the glass. Lincoln picks up the rebound. They've got someone in the slot. Allender able to cause some chaos there. They get one shot off. Daphne makes a save. Rebound remains live. Mills with a big body play in the same corner where he was taken down earlier this morning. Hodgson now with the puck, trying to get this one out. It will clear over the blue line into neutral zone, but no fresh legs able to get out there. Benny with the battle on the far boards.
I haven't quite figured out our passing yet.
I don't think we figured out this game quite
No.
yet. We're about a minute and a half in, and this is not a normal look for our scouts. That one was tipped, so no icing. Icing's waved off. Some fresh legs coming out. We've got Mozingo with Lvovich and Burnett, Shemanik and Rohr for the defensive pair. Rohr lifts the stick, gets the puck, pushes this back to Shemanik. Shemanik looking for options, sends this one over to Mozingo. Hard pass, bounces off the stick of Mozingo, is picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln works that into the defensive zone. Daphne ready in her net. Burnett's going to, I thought Burnett was going to win the foot race there. Shemanik comes in to help him out. It is Burnett who ends up with the puck on his stick, and he's sailing through neutral zone. Got a little 2-on-3 there. He brings it all the way in, looking for some help in front of the slot. They get a shot off. I'm not sure who shot that. Goalie makes a save. Rebound is live, looking to get another one in. Picked up high in the slot by Lincoln. Lincoln's posting through neutral zone here. They're going to take a quick shot. Daphne goes down a little early. That one sneaks through 5-hole.
Where was that from? Where was that from? Corner?
And Lincoln makes this a 2-0 game. Scouts fans, I don't know. I'm scratching my head. I'm not sure what's going on here.
That's 4 shots on goal and 2 goals for the Stars.
Daphne played pretty much lights out yesterday afternoon. And I don't know if it's a weird glare on the ice for her on that edge and that net with that sun coming through. Got Schulte, Heffernan, Johnson lined back out there. Hodgson and Johnson for the defensive pair. Scouts win the face-off, flipping that one best D-to-D pass there, looking to get this one up ice. Johnson wants it over to Jeff Johnson, goes through his feet, bounces off the boards, he tries to recollect it. Lincoln is all up in his face. Schulte comes in, makes a little body hit, picks up the puck. He's going to skate this one through. He's able to walk around that defender. He's got it, but he's sucked back into the corner. Defender down, Schulte on his feet. He's taken down, hard hit on Schulte. No call as he's basically clotheslined there. Puck controlled by Heffernan there. That kid, number 48, just lunging at him, trying to make a hit instead of playing the puck. Heffernan's able to walk that one all the way in. Johnson ends up with it, takes a shot. Lincoln wears it. I've been around this hockey division long enough to know that Lincoln is a aggressive team, often a dirty team, and very loud fan base. Heffernan is going to take a quick shot. Goalie makes a save. Schulte gets a change. Allender comes out with some fresh legs. We got a shot from the top of the defensive corner there by Hodgson. Goalie makes a save. Scouts seem to be finding their legs a little bit here. Got a little bit more offensive zone action there, a little bit better control through neutral zone. Allender out there with Reeves and Mills, backed up by Shemanik and Rohr.
Yeah, spending time down at that end of the ice helps a little bit.
I agree. See if we can maintain it. We lose a little bit of that puck control. Shemanik here to pick up the puck. Dicey pass there right in front of the slot. You've got to own that if you're going to do it. And we're trying to get this one out of the zone, but Lincoln doing a good job to keep control of it. Guys, Rohr battling there, unable to do anything with the puck. And Lincoln has got control. They got a man wide open in the top. Daphne makes the first save. Daphne makes the second save. Puck is into the corner. Mills playing the body. Allender chasing down the puck. Lincoln defense keeps possession of it. They're working it through the corner. Rohr finally had the puck on the stick for a second, but Lincoln took possession of it. Good challenge there by Shemanik, who gets a stick on it, prevents a shot getting too close to Daphne. Shot Lincoln trying to pass it into the slot, but it was Benny Allender who was there.
Oh, but he's
chipping
there.
It over to somebody. It was Revo, but we've got Mills, who is quickly out of the emergency room and taking the puck all the way down to the end, working that in and letting some fresh legs come out. Hodgson with the shot. Lincoln stops it before it can get to their goalie. Johnson with a good back check there, good backward skating, able to get the puck, and we've got Burnett, who had a great game earlier today, hot off of the bench. So we got Burnett with a good play here right in front of you. Lincoln's going to take a shot. That one bounces off of the boards there over to the far side. And Daphne able to glove that one high out of the air and make a save. We got under 7 minutes left to play first period, and Scouts find themselves in a new position here this weekend, down 2-0 fast. We're going to have to find a way to come back quick.
That is very true.
Quick. Got Mozingo centering Lvovich and Burnett. Backed up by Johnson and Hodgson. Mozingo wins that over to Hodgson. Hodgson tries to chip that one up to Burnett. Lincoln working hard to intercept it, but Scouts keeping possession of it. Johnson backing up Lvovich, which was perfect play. Oh my goodness! Another huge hit as Johnson's taken down. Lincoln cheering for the hit, and Johnson's back on his feet. Shot towards the net from Burnett. No save needed. Scouts keeping possession, though, in the offensive zone. Burnett just loses the puck as it scales over his stick in that far corner. And we're back on the back check here. Lincoln's going to take another shot. Sails high over Daphne's net. Big play here by Lvovich, who bounces the guy off of the puck and then steals it away. Now he's got to move. Let's go, Max. Looking for an opportunity, and he finds Heffernan. Heffernan finds Schulte. Schulte receives the pass but bobbles it. Now he's got that moving forward. He's going behind the net there, looking to get that up to somebody. He gets it up to Heffernan. Heffernan trying to do something cool with it. He's stuck behind the net. He's trying to flip that one forward. Schulte with the backhand score! Great battle there with Heffernan and Schulte behind the net. I think Hef actually flicked that over the net, and then Schulte able to bury that biscuit to make this a 1-goal difference here. All right, we gotta keep that momentum. 5:51 in the game. Scouts are still down 2-1 after the goal by Schulte. Schulte winning that face-off forward. Matt unable to get there. Lincoln sending that one down into the defensive zone, but it's picked up well by Schmanik. He chips that forward to Heffernan. Schulte in to help him out. Good body play by both teams there, and Lincoln looking to come away with it. Johnson trying to get in there and cause some chaos. And then that is Rohr, who's trying to get that up to Heffernan. Lincoln intercepted it. Could have been dangerous, but Heffernan fast on his feet, able to do something with that. Oh, my God. Maddie, giving me a heart attack.
It was, but it was a good look.
It was.
Making a pass way too close to Daphne for my liking, but allowed Schulte to chip that on the far side and then let the Scouts go down and try to get it. Unable to hold his own. I think a little bit of confusion and chaos there. Schmanik's going to have to recollect it there behind Daphne, but Lincoln is challenging hard. Pass up, straight up to the slot. Daphne with a great save. Scouts battling hard to get that one out. Daphne ready to cover. Daphne gets that on the left side with her blocker glove.
Yeah, giving it right to them at the top of the slot wide open is probably not the way to go.
Not the right idea.
Fortunately, it didn't end up in anything terrible.
No. Got Benny Allender here. He's got Reeves to his left, Mills to his right, backed up by 23 and 10 for the defensive pair. Lincoln possessing the puck here deep in our defensive zone. Scouts working together to get this one out. Good look and wait, but it will end up in an icing as Mills was trying to connect that one with Reeves.
A very good look. Just couldn't quite connect on that one.
Just a little bit out of reach. I think now they're playing down. They haven't had to play down all weekend. So you get a little bit of a different mindset, a little bit different momentum. I think they're chasing a little bit, trying to get this back to even. Mills with a huge hit and then steals that puck away. Dang it, that pass just out of reach of Reeves. That would have put him on a breakaway. No. But it was tipped. Reeves goes and gets it. Reeves looking for an opportunity. Gets it to Allender. They score! Woo! Reeves gets the puck off the boards as icing is waved off. Finds Allender, who is right there, backdoor behind the goalie. We are back to even, 2-2. All right,
now we got to reset.
Yeah, reset and show them what you're all about. Now, this is going to be an aggressive team, and these are big kids, so let's hope we don't get a dirty game out of this.
That's a good job by the entire team to get their heads on straight.
Get back in it when
Absolutely.
down quickly.
Easy to go down when that, mentally when that happens and
Yeah.
lose momentum, but let's see what we can do. They take a shot. Daphne gets a stick on that. Good save by Daphne. Puck stays in play.
I think that was off the
Shemanek
butt
elbows
of her
a kid.
stick.
No call on the play. Shemanek staying aggressive. Gets it to Reeves. Reeves gets to Allender. Allender to Mills. Now we're weaving and going as we cross the blue line. Mills keeps the puck on his stick. Gets it all the way in. He's got Revo looking for another one-timer there. Unable to connect on the pass. Shemanek will try it from the blue line. Just bounced, I think, kind of off a player's shoulder. And we're looking for the same type of action here. Revo finds himself in that same spot where he just hit Benny. Benny was ready for it, but so was Lincoln. And they are working this puck out of the offensive zone into neutral zone. This one's going to go all the way down. This will not be an icing. Good back check by Shemanek to prevent anything clean happening for Lincoln. And the rest of the scouts back check. If you can hear some rowdy fans, those are not our kids. I don't know who that is, but they are being rather loud. Reeves ends up with the puck on his stick after a good board battle. He's got Allender who stayed with them. Allender looking for another opportunity. Goalie came out. Could have tripped Allender on that, but he stays on his skates. Revo goes for a change. And we've got Burnett out there with Allender, Hodgson, Johnson. And Lvovich, excuse me. I was trying to see who was out there, making sure that we had 5 players. Lincoln battling here in the defensive zone, but the scout's giving it to him as we're trying to ship that out. They're going to take a slap shot. Daphne sees it all the way and makes a nice save. 2:43, 2-2. For a second there, I thought we were playing a man down accidentally, so I was trying to count the white jerseys while I was watching what was going on there. All right. We got Mozingo, Lvovich, Burnett, Hodgson, and Johnson. They're going to take a quick shot. That one a little dangerous. Did sail high over the net. Tough to read that. They're taking a close angle shot. Daphne was saved. Daphne with the first save, and we get a stick on it. Hodgson makes a great move to get that out of Daphne's crease and down to Lvovich. Lvovich does lose the foot race and the puck, but he stays with it, and Mozingo comes in to help him out. Burnett is right there if he can intercept it, but Lincoln keeping possession of the puck. 2:15 left on the clock, 2-2. Good stick lift by Johnson. Love to see that action as he steals that away, bounces it up to Lvovich. Lvovich is 1-on-4 player coming in hot, stays on his feet, doesn't get nervous, and he is shoved into the net. Good job, Max! He's up on his feet and he's okay, but he was definitely shoved from the back into the net to prevent the goal. So let's see what this line can do as we find ourselves with an offensive zone face-off in a game that I think is bound to get chippy. Pretty sure they were
We had some
melting.
kids over there yelling. I was waiting for them to do the Karate Kid thing where the guy was like, Johnny, put him in a body bag. Didn't happen.
Schulte, Johnson, and Heffernan out there lost the face-off, and now we find ourselves back down deep in the defensive zone. We really need to hold that offensive zone if we want to get something moving here. Shemanek able to receive that, tries to get it out of the zone over to Johnson. Johnson sends it, Lincoln sends it back in. Shemanek now here up on the close boards, and the puck bounces out to Heffernan. Maddie with it. He's trying to send that one forward. Johnson, I think, is going to be the first white jersey there. He's going to take a quick shot. That one goes off the goalie's shoulder. Matt goes into the corner to pick that one up, playing with no fear. Gets it over to Schulte. Schulte dangles around a couple kids, looking to get that out to somebody in front of the net. He's taken off the puck, and it kind of floats there for a second until Lincoln sends it into the boards. Now we're trying to get a stick on that, and Johnson taken down on the play. That's what they're going to call? All right, we'll take it. Johnson kind of knocked down on the play. Tripping call, yep. So Lincoln going to the box for a minute 30, and we'll have a power play opportunity here.
It's a tripping call. I saw his hand.
All right, we got Benny Allender out there with Reeves and Mills. Heffernan playing defense left.
So far, I think we are the only team that has scored on a power play.
I was just going to ask that. I was wondering. We did it this morning, so it must have been yesterday.
No, it was yesterday.
Daphne's going to have to let that one come through and play, so let's make sure we communicate here. Hodgson getting over to Heffernan. Heffernan doesn't usually play defense, but he is on the power play to give us a little bit more offensive look with this man advantage. That one goes for an icing on the Scouts.
I would like to see Daphne do more of the like those little slow trickles that come into her. Go out, get it, give it to your team so that they can turn that around
Make a
much
little,
faster.
yeah, make a little play. You don't have to get it over the blue line, but
Right.
just play it over to the boards, let them pick it up and go. I'm sure that just comes with more experience as a goalie
Sure.
and getting more comfortable reading the competition and the speed. Allender wins that back to Schulte, who's now playing defense. Dear Lord, help me. And he picks it up after Daphne has to make 2 saves as that got away from him initially. He gets that up to Benny Allender. Benny Allender with it gets it around a defender beautifully. They're pretty mad about that, though, and they sneak that one away. Mills trying to step in and poke that one away, but Lincoln able to make the pass. Schmanek goes for the sweeping play, but now we got Schulte. Schulte with it. Got a good poke check on that one and able to get that puck away. Gets it over to Mills. Mills kind of caught in the corner, one-on-one with Lincoln. Able to get that one out. Schulte went for the stretch pass, picks it up as Lincoln's trying to bobble that one away. Got to communicate here, boys. Schulte with the drop pass over to Schmanek. Schmanek trying to work this one up. He's tripped on the play, but I don't see an arm in the air. Would have been nice to get that tripping call there.
It would have, but it's okay.
All right, I feel like we got that figured out, but those first 2 minutes were, I'm sorry, awful.
Hey, they were.
But if we got 2 minutes that are awful behind us, then we can sail forward. So it is okay. We are back to even Steven 2-2.
We got 25 seconds left in the power play. I think the momentum has shifted a little bit. They've kind of started to figure out how to play against this Lincoln team, which seemed to be a bit bigger than the other ones that we've mentioned, which is good. Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree. They are big kids. They've got strong shots. They took some shots from far out. And, I have never blocked a shot myself, so I could see how that would be a little scary to do initially. And, yes, those two just kind of got by Daphne. But you know what? She's looked great this whole year. And so she's going to battle back. I know it. And I think the team is now getting their legs under them a little bit here this afternoon and is going to be able to, I actually think we can outskate and outplay this Lincoln team. I do think we're going to be the better hockey IQ team, but we got to move around. I mean, we can't get too cocky.
I didn't even see those 2 shots earlier because I was looking somewhere else, but I do know that one of the things that is very difficult as a goalie is to block against a screen shot.
Oh,
and when they're coming from the top of the point, like those 2 did, often there's somebody in your way. It's really difficult to see.
Absolutely. That plus this glare, right?
Right.
Like, I can't imagine what that's like. So maybe it'll end up being in our favor.
Right now.
Yeah.
So she'll be over there in this next end. So hopefully
So we'll see. Yes.
But that's no excuse. She gets no chicken nuggets later.
I'll buy her chicken nuggets.
No, like those are goals that you don't want to.
I'm kidding.
No chicken nuggets.
I don't even think she saw him take the first
No.
or the second shot.
Well, and those
No, I
five
think they were
holes.
well disguised shots.
Yeah. And that second one was a 5-hole that I don't.
We were told that they were good shooters.
Yeah. It definitely has some good shooters on this Lincoln team. We've got 12 minutes back on the clock, period 2 about to start. We remain 2-2 game. I got Allender, Mills, Reeves out there for your forwards. Heffernan staying at defense, backed up by Schmanek. Got 21 seconds left on the power play. We won the face-off. We're taking some time to set it up. Heffernan now with it, coming in from playing the defensive position, and Reeves dropping back, and Mills to help support. Allender in there trying to get something going here. It'd be nice to get a goal. Mills with some quick action. Lost the puck off his stick, though, and now he's got a back check as they're going to chip that one forward to Daphne. Daphne makes a save, doesn't cover. Lincoln racing fast, basically tackling down Heffernan to get that puck. And so now we are back to 5-on-5 hockey as we're trying to chip that one forward for a stretch pass over to Reeves. Bounces just over his stick, and that'll be icing on the Scouts. Looks like we'll have Mozingo and Lvovich, Johnson, Hodgson for your D, and Burnett wrapping up the forward line. Big defensive zone face-off here, in my opinion. This is where we got to hopefully win this and clear the zone quickly. Maintain the momentum of this. Great win by Mozingo forward. Burnett hustles
breakaway.
there. Or excuse me. We had a breakaway with Elliot Burnett. And he shoots and scores! Top dizzy, baby! Woo! Burnett, who had a heck of a game this morning, gets a point on the board.
That was a bar down.
Beautiful shot. Do it again, Coach Kellen says. Do it again. That was a great shot. And to maintain composure there on the breakaway, I think that was awesome. So Elliott makes this 3-2 in the Scouts' favor. We got 11:07 on the clock, second period. Line stays set as is, and why not? We just got a great goal. Face-off win, gets it over to Hodgson. Hodgson back to Burnett. Burnett looking for another opportunity. Goalie makes the save as Burnett's shoved down as he shoots that. Lincoln picks it up. We're trying to challenge. Burnett's going to go in, try to challenge there as well.
That was really good positioning. Even though we didn't get it, we had another player right there ready to get the rebound.
Absolutely.
That needs to keep happening.
Yeah. Now the size and strength of Lincoln is kind of overcoming some of these players with some stick lifts to steal that puck away. They're sneaking this through neutral zone. I think we've got Jack Johnson out there, number 33. I'm pretty sure I saw him. And then we've got Hodgson out there trying to work this one forward. We get it up to Max Slavovich. Max trying to get that over to Johnson. Intercepted by Lincoln. Johnson trying to get that one back. Scouts chasing a little bit here after that third goal. And Lincoln trying to take a shot, goes off the skate of a player. And I got Heffernan out there now, but Lincoln still keeping possession of this. Johnson causing some confusion, preventing the clean shot, but the Lincoln player staying aggressive with it. Johnson making a good body play there again to keep anything from getting too close to Daphne. She's got to make a little save there, shove that one behind, and Heffernan comes up with the puck. Heffy gets that over to Jack Johnson, pass a little bit in his skates, so he loses it. And Lincoln trying to chip that one out. Huffy comes from across the ice to try to get that one in, but we are offsides.
I think that last shot against Daphne was just wide right. So fortunately, she didn't need to do anything, but she did anyway.
Oh, okay, good. Thanks. I thought I heard it bounce off the boards,
Yeah.
but I saw her pad go out, so I wasn't sure if she got a piece of it.
Yeah, she went for it, but it was still wide. So
Still wide,
that's
okay. Good. Schulte, Heffernan, and Johnson out there for your forwards, backed up by Schmanik and Rohr. Face off right there, close up for you to see. Heffernan just loses that stick battle, and Lincoln able to send this one down deep. We got to go back and chase. Trying to sneak that one up around the boards. It's picked up by the Scouts, and we are moving in the right direction. Heffernan, again, comes in from cross ice trying to make a play. We got Johnson, Heffernan, Schulte here battling through. Schulte able to sneak that through some skates and then loses it. Gets it back, maintains it, looking to do something with it, chips it back in. Allows Heffernan and Johnson to get back there behind the net. And Johnson collides with another player, both of them together. Schulte pushed off the puck, but maintains some aggression with it, and he's going to be the first one there as Lincoln kind of stands and lets him get it. Schulte gets it over to Heffernan. Heffernan looking for an opportunity. He's going to dangle that around a couple players, looking for a clear single shot. Over to Schulte. Schulte shoots, bounces off the post. Could hear the ring on that one off the metal. Schmanik's going to take a shot. That one sails wide. Picked up here as a bounce off boards by Rohr. Is going to go for an opportunity. That one sails right, and we are going to have to try to hold this line. Rohr able to pick that one up as it just got past Schmanik and gets it over to Heffernan. Heffernan going to try to get that up to Schulte. Schulte trying to keep that on sides, and he does. Sends that one in, and we're going to try to get some fresh legs out here. Benny Allender comes in to help out. We're taking a shot from the blue line. That one sails past the net. Johnson and Allender back there trying to work together to make something happen. Just goes over Allender's stick. Picked up here by... that's Hodgson. Sends that one over to Allender. Allender dangling around a couple defenders there. Omaha all over the ice. Benny keeps possession of it. Good shot. Oh, bounces off the goalie's pads. That was from Reeves on that far side. We got Mills, great little backhand pass, trying to get that back up to Revo. Revo, Mills working together, gets it over to Mills. Mills shoots, goalie makes a save.
One-timer.
Ooh.
That was a good save.
Yes, that was a great save, but a really great offensive zone play by the Scouts right now. I cannot believe Mills is back in this game and playing well. That kid took quite a hit in the earlier game, but he's strong. He's fierce.
He did. It rung his bell. Had to be taken off, went and got checked out. Seems like he's okay for the time being, so hopefully that continues to be the case.
I mean, if he's not, he's sure faking it well,
Yeah.
right? Benny winning that forward, takes a quick shot, goalie ready for it, makes a save. Nice face-off for Benny Allender. Let's see if we can do that one again. Allender with Reeves on his left and Mills on his right, backed up by Johnson on the left and Hodgson on the right. Lincoln wins that one over to the corner. Their defense picks it up. Trying to get that one out. Zone held by Hodgson. Likes to look back up to Mills. Mills trying to get through a couple defenders. Shoved down by one, and he is on him for a while. 2-on-2 here. Break out by the Lincoln Stars. Trying to get that one over to in front of Daphne, but sails across the ice, and Scouts trying to move the momentum another way. Here comes Benny Allender turning on the Jets. Loses the puck. as he's trying to get through a couple defenders. The ice is definitely snowy, so it should make for an interesting third
Yeah.
period here as we keep playing aggressive hockey.
That last shot down there at the end was tipped by Hodgson, so Daphne didn't really have to make a play on it, which is good. But it's also good that it wasn't an own goal. That happened earlier too.
Yes. I like calling the games with you, Ty. You can see that stuff where I'm just watching all the movement and trying to see who's out there.
Arms up.
I think we're calling 8 black for interference. So
Yep.
it looks like we're going to find ourselves on another power play. That was a really great hustle by that line, the Allender Reeves Mills line. Hodgson with a good couple of plays there. And then Johnson rounding that group out. They had a couple good shifts there. I really like the way that looked.
We've got 7:07 remaining in the second period. Sorry we don't have our timer working today, so we'll try to call that a little bit.
Oh, sure, you got it.
So often.
You got it. We got Mozingo, Lvovich, and Burnett out for the power play. Heffy playing D, and with Shemanek. Lincoln winning that one, getting that one around Burnett. Shemanek battling hard here with Lincoln, and Heffy back there to pick it up. Heffernan heads up play, looking for something, gets it up to Mozingo. Mozingo trying to get that one over the blue line, waiting for everybody to check back into position. Scout's not looking quite aggressive on this power play, and that was going to go off the boards and all the way down to Daphne. Daphne's going to stop it and allow Heffernan to come in and pick it up.
She needs to push that thing out of her crease.
Yeah, right. One sneeze or hiccup, and that's
right.
going
We
the
don't want
wrong
any
way.
accidents.
No. White staying aggressive, but I'll be honest, Lincoln maintained in possession of this. Now, Shemanek bats that one down, makes a great play, stays aggressive with it, keeps the puck on his stick, looking for a shot. Goalie has to make a quick save. Lvovich fans on it. And we're going to take a shot from Burnett, who already has one goal this game. He's going to put that into the belly of the goalie. Good to see the momentum change in the second part of this power play.
That rebound, it would have been a great rebound.
It was. 22 on the defense did a really good job of breaking that one up because I think that might have been a goal had he not been there.
Mm-hmm. So 5-on-4 hockey for 39 more seconds. We got Allender out there with Mills and Reeves. Allender wins it over to Reeves, who just loses it on the boards, but he's able to stay aggressive with it and keep it. Gets it over to Allender. Allender looks, takes a shot, goalie makes a save. Allender had two options there: shoot, push it over to Reeves. We try one.
Reeves was pretty open there.
Yeah.
That would have been a good one.
If we do it again, I bet he looks for Reeves.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Schulte playing defense here with Johnson. So let's hold the zone here, guys. They're going to get a shot forward to the goalie. Goalie makes a save, picked up in the corner here by Mills. Mills trying to get that one back around to Reeves. Reeves is going to pick that one up, chip that up to Johnson. Johnson's going to send that back to Reeves. Reeves with opportunity there. Schulte wide open here, but Johnson's going to take the shot, button it down. Schulte's going to pick it up. He's going to recollect this one. And we got 5 seconds left on the power play. Schulte with a nice sauce pass over to Johnson. Johnson going to try to send this one in. Goalie makes the first save. Rebound is live and active. Lincoln trying to be aggressive. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Schulte wears that one into the boards as he shoved off the puck, and Allender picks it up. Allender stays aggressive with it, looking for a chance, gets it over to Reeves. Reeves shoots, sails just outside of the net. Mills looking for another opportunity. Nobody there except a black and blue jersey, so he's going to chase this one back down before they can break it out too far. Scouts trying to keep possession of it, but not talking to each other. Johnson loses it as he's trying to pass it over to Mills. Looking for a change here, I'm sure. Right now, shot clock says Scouts have 21 and Lincoln has 13. Score remains 3-2. We got just under 5 minutes left to play in the second period. I've got Reeves and Allender out there. Allender intercepting the pass for Lincoln. Reeves tried to get on sides, but just barely missed it.
Yeah.
Good hustle, White. Looks like we'll have Rohr and Shemanek on defense, and then we've got Schulte, Heffernan, and Johnson out there for the forwards. Lucky you fans, you get another up close and personal face-off here right in front of the camera. Boys line up for the face-off. They're arguing who's too close. Lincoln wins it and is looking to do something with it. Puck sails over Johnson's stick. Lincoln's able to send this one down, but Schulte and Johnson battling on the boards here, and Johnson coming away with it. He's trying to get that over to Shemanek. Shemanek looking to get that up to Johnson. Johnson takes it off of a Lincoln player's stick, and Jack Johnson with it. Jack's going to look, shoot, goalie makes a save. Good hustle by 33.
It was a good play by Jack. Really good play by Emmett farther down there, Shemanek, to knock the thing
Yeah,
out of the way and prevent a breakaway.
I agree. Definitely a good team hustle there. Schulte with the face-off. Forward stay set as is. I got Gabe Rohr out here with Shemanek. Heffernan with the puck behind the net. He's trying a little east-west action. Gets it over to Schulte. Schulte battling behind the net. He's tied up. Johnson owning it in there in the corner. Lincoln trying to sneak that one away. He gets it back to Jack. Jack sends up another shot. That one sails high over the net. Schulte now over here picks it up off of the boards. Tries to send this one back down. Johnson was all tied up. Held a little bit there. No call on the play. Schulte goes in for a hit. I think he just hit himself.
I'm glad he backed off of that one because that would have been interference had he gone any harder.
Yeah. Oh.
As the puck was gone by the time he hit him.
Yeah. Heffernan with it behind the net. It's getting back over to him as Rohr sends it back into him. Schulte all tied up on the far side there. Gabe Rohr's going to come in. He took a big hit yesterday, but he's been looking good since he's been coming back into the games today. Johnson with another play. He's hungry for one here, looking real aggressive. Heffernan stays with it, sends it back down deep. He's going to go for a change. Johnson got stuck out there. Mozingo out here, Rohr with it. He's looking to take a shot, send that one back in. He's going to go for a change. The rest of the lines are going to get finished here, and we're going to keep offensive zone. How about that line change to hold offensive zone positioning while we get a full 5-player change? I love that. Oh, Johnson just fumbles it over the blue line, and Lincoln looking to take it away, but he's helped out by his D partner, Hodgson. He gets it back over to Johnson. Johnson sees Burnett.
Offside.
Burnett's
off. Just skated over.
Burnett is just offside. We're looking for another opportunity there. Looking for another breakaway.
Yeah. Had he waited about 2 more seconds.
He was just so excited. We got just under 3 minutes to play, folks. 3-2 Scouts, second period. Shots are definitely in our favor. I would say momentum has mostly been in the Scouts' favor, but Lincoln is still a feisty team here. They're staying in it. They're moving and grooving, and they're strong players. So we got to stay strong on our sticks there. As unfortunately we lose that face-off, and Lincoln's got that down deep in the corner. They're looking for an opportunity there. Nobody there though. Ooh, they do have someone slide in, take a shot that goes wide of the net. No save needed as it bounces off the boards, but Lincoln keeps possession of it. They get another shot off. I think that got Daphne's glove. They've got an up-close opportunity there, but enough Scout players in the way. They get a clean shot off, and Daphne gets a cover.
This is very nervous as a goalie parent.
Oh, I can't imagine. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could be a goalie parent.
Especially with these are really quick shots compared to the other ones that we've seen so far this tournament.
Yeah.
Lincoln's got some shooters. And fortunately, the defense has kind of kicked it in, so we've done a really good job the latter portion of this game.
I agree. We got Allender, Mills, Reeves out there for the forward line. Looks like we've got Rohr and Shemanek. A lot of action right there in front of Daphne's crease, but we're able to get possession of it and get this out into neutral zone. Can we keep it? Nope. Lincoln's going to sneak that one away. Gabe Rohr back checking there to try to prevent anything clean, and that one sails way wide. I don't know why the Lincoln fans were excited about that one. That was way outside of Daphne's worry zone, I'm going to call it. Scouts in, Lincoln all battling there. Who's going to get there first? A little slow to get to the puck, and that means Lincoln has it, and they're going to get a shot. Somebody knocked somebody down and stole the puck, and it ends up on Mills' stick as he's coming across neutral zone on the far side of the boards. Mills is keeping possession of it. He's going to shoot. Goalie makes first save. No cover. Puck is live. We get that back out. Shemanek's going to pick that up, holds the zone, tries to chip that one forward, but Lincoln's going to beat it. Reeves hanging back a little bit, reads the play well, picks up the puck, looking to get that over to somebody. Lincoln lays out to prevent that shot, and Lincoln fans on it, giving Johnson time to get there. Johnson gets that over to Hodgson. Is that Hodgson? Allender, Reeves, and Lvovich all out there. Ooh, that was a late hit by Mills. So a tad bit uncalled for. I don't know why he came in and did that.
That was unnecessary, and it means we're playing shorthanded.
Yes.
For the next minute and a half.
Yep, and we only have 1:08 left in this period, so it also means we'll start the third period shorthanded.
Yes, it does.
I get it's an emotional game. You know, these are emotional kids, and these ages are tough, but it would have been nice to not have to go down on a PK right now. But looks like Coach is taking a timeout. talk to the kids, get them settled. Evan is such a calm guy.
Which we need,
We need.
especially for this team.
Oh yeah, when you got 17 kids with all the raging hormones and emotions, and yes, he is such a calm guy. So he's back there giving them all words of wisdom here, setting something up. But my guess would be
Calm down.
Calm down.
Yeah, and it's a new team, so it's not something where it's like they've got this history of here's how we coach and here's how we do all of the things. He's having to establish all that. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. So he looks like he's got the kids set. Let's hope that we can kill this one off quick. Looks like Miss Daphne will go down there and take her net, and she'll have Schulte, Johnson number 10, Hodgson, and Heffernan out there. Big defensive zone face-off for Schulte here. If his sister was here, she would be trying to give him all the signs on what to do.
What did they call on Mills?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe
Roughing, probably.
roughing.
Yes, later.
All right. Kids are set on the ice. Ref is in position. Puck drop. Schulte does win that one over to the boards, and then he's going to go up and challenge as Lincoln is able to hold the zone. Now, Scouts must have the puck because I see him racing towards me down here, and we're able to get this one down deep. No icing. Good play there. Must have been by Hodgson, who gets that one down. Kills some time as we got to work this all the way back through the zone. Good challenge there by Heffernan. Lincoln not able to connect on their pass. Heffernan getting in there, causing some confusion, and then they are offsides.
That burned quite a bit of time off, 23 seconds, so we're down to 107.
It's a good play. It's a very Coach Evan Morrow play. They were calm. They were playing positions well. Neutral zone face-off. Schulte battling. Everybody swinging at it. Lincoln coming away with it. Lincoln has it through neutral zone. They're going to take a shot. That one off the shoulder of Hodgson. I think Daphne had to make a save on that one. Rebound is live. She's going to reach for another one. That one sails high over her net.
I don't even know how she saw that because it was screened.
Absolutely. That's because that's how good she is. Schulte's going to chip this one, but a little bit too far to his left and almost hits the Lincoln goalie or Lincoln coach.
The shots are coming out instead of.
Wow. She also saw I think she saw the player in front of her, I forget who it was, but move out of the way, so she knew it was coming that way.
He's got to read a lot of stuff out there. Looks like I've got Mozingo taking the face-off. He's got Burnett out there with him, and then we've got Hatchet and Johnson for the defense. Ooh, Lincoln taking it down in front of the play. That one off the post and picked up by Mozingo. Mozingo trying to get that one out. Lincoln a little bit stronger on the stick, but he finally sends it, but just not enough juice on that one. And Lincoln sends that way high, but it stays in play. And we got 2 seconds left, 1-0. So we'll start the third period, 22 seconds.
I'm going to lose my mind, especially after the first 2 minutes.
22 seconds left on the PK. I don't know that I've ever stood by you guys when she's been in net. Yeah. This is a new side of the Esser family. They are all pacing.
We're moving around.
Well, when it's tight like that, when we were playing against Texas and it wasn't tight, I was definitely not as concerned, but missing the first two, knowing that they're shooting from out, hopefully she's made that adjustment.
She looks pretty cool, calm, composed over there.
She is. She doesn't get, it takes a lot to get her, I think, super, super well. I'm sure
now,
she's pissed.
There have been a few seasons where she was getting annihilated or whatever, and you could tell she was starting to lose it in there. Had to talk to her afterward and be like, look, only do what you can do. You miss it, then you're after the next one.
Yep.
So,
but those seasons helped her because when she's losing games 10-0, what am I going to do?
Right. You're playing a level up.
Yeah, it's got to be tough. I've never been a goalie parent. I've known a lot of goalie parents. I don't know that my heart's made for that. So.
I'm not sure mine is either.
All right, it looks like we are getting set for the third period here. We are going to do 22 seconds of 4-on-4. We got Heffernan laying on the boards there.
Why are you 4-4?
Or excuse me, 4-on-5.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what are we doing?
Well, I was looking and I only saw 4, but he was hidden behind somebody. I was like, I thought they had 5.
Allender wins that over to Johnson. Johnson almost loses it, but recollects it, gets it up to Reeves. Reeves up to Allender. Allender trying to chip that one in. Lincoln gloves that one down, able to take control of it through the neutral zone.
Right.
Johnson back checking, trying to pinch him over into the corner. Takes away the easy opportunity. Ooh, and a good clear there by Gabe Rohr. Awesome job as Daphne was sucked over and kind of bounced up there with the player. Lincoln staying aggressive on it. We've got Johnson trying to chip this one out. Lincoln bats that one down. There's just not quite enough juice on it. Lincoln still with it, looking for an opportunity. Sails behind the net. They're going to pick that one up. Johnson playing aggressive defense. He's behind you. Oh, and Daphne makes a quick save. That one's actually on the side of her net. Gets it up to Revo. Revo's trying to clear that one out. Lincoln keeps possession of it. That goes off of somebody's stick. Daphne trying to save that one in the net, but it one goes in.
Well, that will happen when you can't clear it.
Got to be able to clear those pucks out. So we are back to 3-on-3. We have just over 11 minutes, or excuse me, score is 3-3. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey. And we are just over 11 minutes left to play in the third period.
So they put one shot on goal that entire time, and there were more than that.
Oh, the scoreboard?
Yes.
Yeah, there are definitely quite a few shots there.
That
Daphne made
was like freaking 10 shots.
Daphne made a whole lot of saves there. One got past her. And it must have been a hard shot because it actually looked like it bounced out.
She had like everybody in front of her.
Yeah. Oh, what are we doing?
Not sure what's going on. Refs talking to each other. We got Schulte, Heffernan, and Johnson out there taking the face off at their center dot. Schulte tied up on it. Lincoln gets a winger in there to get that one out. Puck bounces over Schulte's stick. All three wings there in the center trying to do something with it. Hodgson gets walked but is able to recover, get that one back up to Heffernan. Heffernan with it, chips that one over. Nobody there.
Well, somebody needs to go get that.
I don't know what was going on. Yeah, that was a weird one. Good play by Heffernan. I'm not sure what the miscommunication was. Yeah. Mills able to get that one under control, chips that one forward. Heffernan down there, but Lincoln wins the foot race. We are looking a little flat here, boys. Let's turn it up. Heffernan now on the far boards. He's trying to get that over to Schulte. I think the puck is really sticking on the ice. They're all over skating it a little bit. Can't really tell what's going on there. Sounds like a board battle. Picked up in neutral zone by Johnson. He gets it over to Mills. Mills looking to do something with it. Played forward yesterday and had a great game. Had a great game's defense. So showing he's a well-rounded player. But Lincoln skating through all of us right now. Daphne has to make a save over there. And Mills finally gets the puck back on the stick. Mills battling hard. Schulte gets a little confused there, trying to figure out where the puck is going, and it's going towards Daphne. She has to make another save. Hodgson trying to get that one out. And go! Skate! Come on! Go! Go faster! Sorry, guys. We got Johnson on a little breakaway. He's going to take the shot as a nice pass over from Schulte. And Lincoln takes out their own goalie trying to save the shot. I was yelling at my own kid, so I apologize for the volume on your TV or your iPad or your phone or how you're watching. He got himself caught a little flat-footed several times there, but was finally able to pick it up, give it over to Johnson. He found himself on a little breakaway, and then Lincoln decided maybe they didn't trust their goalie and threw two of their own bodies in front of it. So we've got Mozingo out there with Burnett and Lvovich, Johnson and Rohr. Lincoln taking possession of the puck, trying to break that one out, batted down by Rohr. Good plays. He chips that one over. We got to hustle more. Burnett is over here. Trying to chips that up to Lvovich. Lvovich picks up the puck as he chips it around a Lincoln player. He's got this one sucked over into the corner, tries to slide that over to Mozingo. Just can't quite connect on it, but it was a good look. Mozingo playing fast and aggressive on that far board, picks up the puck. He keeps possession of it. He's working it all around the net, and Lvovich and Mozingo in the corner working that one out. They keep possession of it. They get it up to Rohr. Rohr's going to take a shot high off of the glass. Good play as Burnett's taken down in front of the net. He's back on his feet. Rohr's going to try again. Another shot. Goalie makes a save, and Lincoln clears it to the side. It looks like they're trying to win the foot race, but I saw three white jerseys going there to try to get that puck. They're going to send it back in, but nobody there to tap it in. And We've got Ben Allender now on the ice. I got Mozingo, Allender, and Lovovich, Johnson, and Rohr. Just kidding. Here comes Reeves. No, Shemanik to help. Oh my gosh, I got to figure out these lines. I got Benny Allender, Shemanik, Mills, Hodgson. Looks like Shemanik went to forward, and Lovovich. Scouts staying aggressive down there. 8:21 on the clock. Scores 3-3.
Max has been doing really well with stick handling. He tried to go through the center right there, and then the defender just blocked it with his skate.
Oh, Hodgson trying to get a shot off. He fans on it, loses it, and we've got a call on Max. He looks a little confused as to why. I can't tell you. I saw him shoved down, and then he was on the ground. I wonder if he maybe retaliated a little bit behind the play. I didn't see it. So,
either way,
Jerry, if you're watching, I don't know what happened.
I didn't see a hand motion. So we're going to have to check game sheets. Maybe roughing?
Yeah. We'll check game sheets and have to see that, but it looks like we're back on the PK. So let's see if we can keep this one from getting too close to Daphne. I got Schulte, Heffernan, Hodgson, and Mills out there. Lincoln wins the face-off, takes possession of it here on the boards. Heffernan challenges. Lincoln keeps possession of it. Good play by Hodgson to chip this one out. That one's going to go all the way down for an icing.
A little under 8 minutes remaining in the third period. 118 on the penalty for Max.
Find ourselves with another defensive zone face-off here. Scouts jersey stays set as is. I think he retaliated.
I wonder if he said something.
Face-off loss. Lincoln keeps possession of it. They're looking to take a shot. Working that one back around behind the net. Picked up by Mills. Mills got a rolling puck on his stick, trying to settle it down. Gets that one over to Hodgson. Goes through his skates. Picked up by Heffernan. Heffernan trying to clear that one out. Lincoln gets in the way. Schulte coming in, trying to prevent anything from getting too close. Daphne with the save. Daphne with the first save. Daphne with the second save. Daphne on the ground trying to still make saves. And she finally covers it.
Good grief.
Come on, Daphne, you got this.
Good grief, Charlie Brown. Yes. That was too much.
It sounds like Max is in there for unsportsmanlike conduct, which probably means he said something.
Yeah, said something, did some sort of retaliation.
Yes.
No, they knocked him on his butt, and they were pushing on him. But all right, I got Mozingo out there with Johnson, number 10, Rohr, and Burnett. And Lincoln keeping possession of this. Scouts trying to clear this one out. That was Johnson up to Burnett, who chips that one down. We got 38 seconds on the penalty, 7:14 on the clock. Lincoln wins the foot race, picks it up, no icing, loses an edge, but he's sitting on the puck. So Rohr
I don't know
tries
how
to
they
pick
came
that
away
one
with that
up.
when we had it.
And Lincoln with it. Lincoln looking for a shot right in front of Daphne. They end up fanning on it. Daphne's able to cover it. That's a little bit too close for comfort. Come on, Scouts.
Yeah, it is. Shots on goal are even up now, 25 each. 21 seconds remaining to go in the power play.
All right, we got Shemanik taking the face-off here. We've got Rohr out there with them, who he won it over to. Lincoln trying to come away with it. Shemanik challenging, shot, and they score.
Screen goal from the point.
So Scouts find themselves down 4-3 in a game that I think they thought they were going to run away with. So we need to get this figured out fast.
Yeah.
We got Shemanik taking the face-off. He's got Reeves on his left. I've got Allender on his right, Hodgson, and Mills. Lincoln, with all the momentum right now, Shemanik trying to change that as he takes the puck right away from Lincoln, and he's working that one forward. Scouts just look like they're not communicating right now, and Lincoln's going to chip this one in. Mills is going to be the first one to the puck. He's looking for options. We got to start moving here, boys. He gets it up to Allender. Allender slides that nicely over to Reeves. What a great pass. Reeves fans on it as he's trying to toe drag and has to push it forward as Lincoln is taking possession of this puck. Lincoln has it on the far boards. Allender goes in to try to hit him, goes through his hands, and the player is able to keep the puck. Hodgins going to have to hustle as they're looking for the shot there. We got another big guy here looking to take a shot towards Daphne. She sees it and is able to save that.
It's starting to look a little bit more like the first period.
Yes, it
Not
is.
great.
Not great, and don't like finding ourselves in this position down by one. Mozingo out there with Lavovic and Burnett. We've got Rohr and Johnson. Puck just sitting there on the ice. Everybody trying to find it. It's stuck in Johnson's feet. Someone bats it into the corner. Rohr's going to try to chip this one up to Lavovic. Lavovic hit again, knocked off the puck. Got Mozingo in there to help him out. Mozingo loses it in the neutral zone. Lavovic back on his feet, battling hard, taking a tough hit. And that's going to go all the way down. No icing call. Good hustle by the Scouts. We got a shot there as Mozingo tries to one-time that, but is unable to connect on it. Johnson's going to try to pass this one backwards, but Lincoln keeping possession of it. Daphne's going to have to make a save. Get it out! Lavovic spinning around trying to find the puck, ends up getting it over to Rohr. Rohr trying to chip that one back around to Johnson. One of them's got to get there. 33's tied up. 10 goes in to help him out. 33 still tied up. Lincoln taking possession of it. Rohr's trying to change that. Daphne with the puck right in front of her. We got to get that out. She's on her feet and her knees trying to clear it. Puck staying live. It's sticky. Lincoln's got it. Get it out! She says, snap from the point again. Daphne finally grabs it out of the air, makes a nice glove save. Let's go, Scouts, come on! 14, 33, 78 out there, 15 and 23. Looks like we got another timeout. Not sure who that was for. We got 4:38.
I think that's on us.
4:38 left on the clock. We are down by one. Lincoln has all the momentum, but there's a lot of time to play.
So this is, I believe, Lincoln's last game. Right now they are in second.
They're what?
They're in second.
Lincoln is?
Based on wins, losses, and goals differential.
Yeah.
So it could very well be this could be second.
Coach, I've been trying to give these kids some words of wisdom here as they're working to battle back. A lot of time on the clock. We've got to stay out of the box.
You do.
Um,
I'm wondering if they're going to pull the goalie.
Or what?
It wouldn't happen yet. I'm wondering if they're going to pull the goalie.
I don't know. Lincoln is.
They're gonna have to enforce penalties.
Yeah.
Down in that zone.
The time to do it would be if we were on a power play.
Yeah. Yeah. Scouts count it out, shout it out. Let's see what we can do. Got Schulte, Heffernan, Mills right there on the ice. It looks like we're going to have Mozingo. I don't know. I'll tell you here in a second. It looks like Johnson 33, Heffernan 78, Mills 15, Schulte 14, and Mozingo 44. We are going with an all offense group right now.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, Mills and Johnson have been playing defense on and off for us, as has Heffernan. Heffernan dropping back to D, getting that one over to Mills. Mills looking for an opportunity. He's going to take a shot up to Schulte. Schulte with it, trying to work that into the zone. Schulte chips it forward. He's going to have to win the foot race, and he does. He's got the puck. He's looking for an opportunity. That one sails past Mozingo. Daphne's going to have to stop that puck. And, oh, gosh. Mills is going to come and pick it up. Mills gets it through the feet of a defender over to Schulte. Schulte with a good pass over to Johnson. Out of reach for him a little bit, goes off the boards. He picks it up, sends it one behind the net. Schulte trying to go to work, but Lincoln coming away with it. Mills and Heffernan back checking. Johnson turning on the Jets. racing down there. Now Daphne with the poke save gets it up to Schulte. Schulte tries to stall out, uses the puck there. Lincoln's going to send that one back in. We'll be offsides. You see that poke save?
That's it.
Woo, girl! Yes, for stick save. Oh my!
Jack actually got to hit somebody in this one. He did last one, but he usually has to pull it back because he's bigger.
You got
Not
to,
against
you got to go for it.
Yeah.
Hi, how are ya? Good. What's up, Finn? I got a stream. You want to come do it? Benny taking the face off. He's trying to get that over to Shemanek. Hodgson picks it up, who came in for the defense. We're trying to work that one up the boards. Reeves working over there with the new line pair, I guess, as Benny Allender bobbles that one over the blue line, but is able to send that one in. I've got Reeves, Allender, and Shemanek out there for your forwards. Johnson's going to have to come all the way back. Hustle, 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 hustle. Oh, so calm. I would be like crazy in my mind. Hodgson gets that one up to Benny. Benny trying to chip that one over to Reeves. Intercepted by Lincoln. Johnson's going to pick that one back up. Daphne's going to watch that one sail far to her left. Picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln greeted by Johnson from behind. He's trying to get that up to Shemanek. Shemanek spins and tries to pass that one forward. That ends up for Hodgson. Hodgson loses it. They take a shot. Sails wide. No goal. We are 4-3 with just under 3 minutes left to play. Lincoln with all the possession right now, but their pass to the top corner is intercepted by Shemanek. Shemanek gets it over to Allender. Allender loses him his feet, but regains it. Gets it over to Reeves. Reeves working that all the way into the corner. Takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. Rebound is live. Allender challenging, working behind the net. Schulte misses the puck, but Skirk goes back to get it. Schulte popped out there at some point. He's out there with Allender. Allender and Schulte working together, looking for an opportunity. Schulte with it, trying the wrap around, and scores! Yeah! Schulte with the second goal of the game with a wraparound. He never does a wraparound. He never does that.
High right now.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right. All right,
still have
Majors,
2.5
good
minutes.
luck. You got to stay now. And KC fans, the Majors, Ryan and Finn here popped in here to watch the last couple minutes, and Schulte with that wraparound goal to make it 4-4, but we still have 2:22 left to play. So Schulte with it, battling at that face-off dot with Mozingo and Johnson. Still working hard. He's got it up on the boards, trying to slide that one over. Roar's going to come up, pick it up. Roar looking for a shot. He's going to shoot. Goalie makes a save. I like that look from Gabe Roar. Gabe stepped up, took a nice shot. Goalie did have to make a save on that one, and I like that look. So Shemanek out there now with Johnson 33 on his left. Heffernan, confusing me. He's right D with Roar. And it looks like I've got Schulte playing wing. Shemanek working that one forward on the face-off. Schulte tied up in front of the net. Lincoln player down, and I think that's going to be on us.
That looks like a holding call.
Against us?
I don't know. Yeah, against Shemanek.
So Shemanek's going to the box, which means we're going to play most of the remaining of the third period here, down a man. We got to get ready to try to kill this one off. And I apologize to the Mozingo family. That was Mozingo, not Schulte. But I'll tell you, I got to pay attention to their gloves, because when they're out there, their height and their build, and the fact that they both have 4s in their numbers, I get a little confused. So we got Schulte, Heffernan, Johnson number 10, and Mills out there for the PK. Referee setting Henrik. Schulte ties up on the face-off. Mills comes in to help pick it up.
Just middle.
Lincoln's going to try to take a shot. They're going to try to take another shot. Daphne trying to save it. Mills boxing him out. Lincoln keeping possession of the puck. Johnson in there to try to challenge. Lincoln working it around. Daphne with the save again. Lincoln keeps possession of the puck. Johnson staying aggressive on it. Mills trying to help out.
That
Boxing
player's
out
in
the
the
guy
low
in the
slot,
front.
which is not great.
Lincoln still with it. Still trying to do something with it. We've got to get aggressive. Mills finally aggressive. They get a shot. Daphne with the save. Daphne with the cover. After the whistle, no goal.
No, it's not even over the line.
They whistled before it.
They did, but it didn't go over the line anyway.
126. That one trickled close, but did not cross the line. The whistle was blown as well, so would not have been a goal either way.
Mills needs to be careful. He was shoving some people around in there, and that's a good way to get an interference call.
Yep. So Schulte wins that back to Mills. Mozingo wins that back to Mills. Mills trying to chip that one back forward. Hodgson here with it. Hodgson getting that back over to the other side. Unfortunately, that's going to get, overskated by Lincoln. Mozingo comes in trying to bat that one away. Mills and Burnett out here trying to get this one out, and Burnett's finally able to clear it. Burnett hot on the heels. He's going to go for it, looking to intercept that one. Mozingo gets a stick on it. Burnett loses his stick. Lincoln with it. They're weaving forward. We're going to have to play this one well. Daphne, be ready. We're working that one. Daphne makes a good save, and Burnett's going to get that one cleared out. Good PK so far. 14 seconds left in it. 42 left on the game clock. We're going to get Gabe Rohr that comes out there. Hodgson maybe got away with the tripping call there. Lincoln trying to play that one from their knees, looking to get a shot off. Daphne with 2 or 3 saves on that, and we're trying to chip that one out. Mozingo's going to have to change it. He's been out there for a long time, and Lincoln scores. So Lincoln now 5-4. We got 25.5 seconds left on the clock. I got Shemanek out with Reeves and Allender, Mills and Johnson. Winning that one forward. Reeves trying to do something with it. Shemanek, Reeves all batting for it. 22 seconds, and they're going to call us offsides. Schulte coming back for defense here. He's going to be on the right side. Oh, we've pulled Daphne and sent out an extra skater. So we've got Shemanek, Reeves, Johnson, Allender, Schulte, Mills. Schulte with it, looking for an opportunity. A little bit of confusion on the scouts' point, trying to do something with this, and Lincoln's going to send this one down. That goes wide. We'll get an icing call. 8.6 seconds left. We'll have an offensive zone face-off. It's here or now. Here or never. Now or never. Right, whatever I'm trying to say.
Here and now or never.
8.6 seconds left on the clock. Schulte trying to talk to his people, tell him what to do as he's about to take this face off. We got 6 white jerseys out there, empty net. And Lincoln wins that one back. They would have no reason to do anything except tie it up, but they're going to try to chip that one out. They get it out. We're going to check back in, and we're not going to do it. So Scouts lose a game that they thought they were going to run away with. That is really unfortunate. Lots of sad faces here, and the Omaha fans seem to be upset. I think they wanted the Scouts to win. There's a big rivalry, of course, between Omaha and Lincoln.
Omaha beat Lincoln.
So, not sure what this means for pool play, but tomorrow we play at 8 a.m. against Sioux City Green. So we'll stream that game for you guys. I'm guessing that will be Davison in net. And we will get back to you. I have a call coming in I have to take, Ty, so I'm going to wrap up.
All right.